Alright. So
Hey,
we are...
Justin, did you end the stream and then restart it?
Yeah, just so I could change the title. What you doing in here, Dave?
I just wanted to tell you you didn't have to do that.
Oh, well.
But doesn't matter now. All good.
Bit late,
Have a good one.
but yeah, I'm a bit of a noob with all things technical, but that's alright. All good.
Yep.
Thanks,
have a
Dave.
good one.
Thanks, Dave. You're a good man. Good guy, Dave. Letting me know what I've done wrong. Thanks for that, bud. Makes me feel good about myself. And
With that being said,
we're back once again.
alright, let's look up these teams, shall we? Let's see what we got.
So, the ironic name, I don't know, maybe we'll change it later, versus Lightwing. Lightwing playing back-to-back, I believe it's a catch-up game. Because, from personal experience, I don't know, maybe we'll change it later, have been slightly unreliable with scheduling games, as I have been trying to schedule our game with them for the last week. But look, we're getting around to it, we're catching up, and we're getting some good games in. Just waiting on all the boys to jump over to the correct sides in the lobby. We'll be able to get underway shortly.
Yeah, while we're waiting, I'm gonna look up all the people. See if we can get some stats going.
So I feel like we already understand Lightwing, we just watched them. So
Yeah, we'll just talk about, maybe we can change it later.
good to scout out the other team. And we're getting a lot of shout outs from John Boy in the chat. John Boy is a bit of a veteran of the Griffith Uni tournament. We did see him last season. He may have been in seasons prior, but I only myself joined midway through last year, so it's hard for me to talk on that one. Maybe the chat can fill me in, but he has seen a bit of a reputation. It's been a bit of a spicy
Could you invite
player.
me again?
Yeah, I'll invite you. Lots of John Boys in the chat. Always seeing it. John Boy is a legend. I'm keen to see this gameplay. I don't know, maybe we'll change it later. Do you have a diamond player? Ooh, this could be a good game.
Wait, this guy was on my team in my solo queue game about an hour and a half ago.
Oh, really? Is it worth commenting on his gameplay? Was he good? Or did he inch you?
No, he was good. The guy he was duo with entered me, but
Seems like he plays a bit of Thresh. He's a bit of an all-rounder.
I didn't see in chat that he wanted to play support, so I took his support, and then my Janna is questionable at best, and I think the Vayne didn't like the way that I played my W Max Janna.
Sounds like a bit of cancer poke that ends up doing nothing for your ADC.
It was good poke. I definitely ended the game positive, but I did unfortunately DC from the match twice, and while I was DC'd the second time, my team FF'd, so, you know, not much you can do there.
But yeah, he does play a little bit of everything,
popped
judging
off.
by his match
He
history.
popped off on Ornn. He was great. He solo killed the Jace twice. So if he was doing that in the top lane, then I imagine he'll be competent in the support role, and may well give Loops a bit of a challenge, because we know Loops to be quite a consistent player, but this will be a bit of a matchup, I think.
Yeah, we seem to still be waiting on one more player to enter into the lobby, so hopefully that happens soon. Time is escaping us, and this is exams and assignments, so shout out to Knack Knack. Oh, they're just reordering, so we'll be underway shortly. That's good news. Apparently, John Boy has highest IQ in all of Griffith. Just a lot of John Boys in the chat. I really want to, focus on John Boy a little bit this game. See what he can do.
Can you mod me in this chat?
I don't think I can right now, but because I'm not signed into it. Fortunately. I'll be able to mod you soon. Might be able to. Yeah. That's alright. Why, are you trying to report people? Are you trying to kick Dave?
Nah, I just like the little tick. Call me crazy.
That's it. QCA represent, let's go. No girl teams. Yeah, no girl teams. Didn't have enough girls to make girl teams, but I think there is a couple of girl players. The first game that we played, we got stomped.
Yeah, there was
stomped by the Nami. What was her name? Crystal, I believe. Crystal stomped us. Shout out to Crystal. There is a girl exec.
And yeah, Nalisi as the executive.
Yeah, we try and make this one open to players of all skill levels. So, if you know a girl or a boy that's lower rank or even higher rank, yeah, come next round in Rumble, starting in I believe July or August. If you're not already in a team, you'll have to get onto it. It's open to not just Griffith members, and yeah, we got a good little community going on here. As I say that,
yeah, it's my first year, and I'm enjoying it quite a lot. This is a nice environment.
We're jumping into Champ Select, so let us see. We've got I don't know on the blue side with the first ban. They're banning Zed, so trying to take Zed away from Simo. Mr. Timothy. I'm not sure if he plays Zed, so I'm not sure about that ban. They're banning the Croc. Don't want to be dealing with a cancerous crocodile up in the top lane. Fair enough. Champion is not fun. Taking away Leona from Loops. Loops does play Leona, I believe. Likes the melee support.
Loop's big fan of the Leona.
And
also has the pay to win skin where you cannot see any of the abilities, and even on his team I had no idea when he ulted.
This some quick bans so far. We've got Kindred picked up as a ban by Lightwing, so they don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, good. AoE, team fighting champ, definitely good with communication, and doesn't look like they play it, but, might be something that I'm not seeing.
Tristana ban and the Riven bans have finished this one off, so blue side with the first pick.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what...
I can see Vasalka is the Kindred main, so taking that away from him, he'll probably be pushed back onto the Kayn or something of the sort, so we'll see what he picks up there.
Thresh is the first pick. That's a nice safe support. Let's see how
Lightwing
Lightwing respond with their drafting. Are they going to pick a counter support, or are they going to... Okay, they're going to prioritize Sivir once again.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say...
a nice safe ADC.
Yeah. Pick away the Sivir. You got the Morgana opened, making it the disgusting lane to counter the Thresh, but alling in on the spell shield sometimes makes it you spell shield the same target. Thresh baits it out. Being a Thresh main myself, I don't mind that matchup. You can actually make it work for yourself. So we'll see what they end up picking. They secure the Orianna as a second pick. Good safe mid champion. They found a lot of success with their previous comp with the supportive style mid, with the CC, the AD bringing the ulti, and then the split pushing champion. So as I mentioned before, we got the Kayn locked in, the drop back from the Kindred ban. He has been pulling this one out, Vasalka. And yeah, good champ at the moment. Blue Kayn got buffed with the E cooldown being reduced a lot, and Red Kayn just known to be obnoxious once he picks up the Black Cleaver and a Spirit Visage. So
yeah, he'll probably end up going Red Kayn, I would suspect. We'll see what their team comp kind of fills out as, but it could go either way.
Pick.
But
You'd be thinking the Red Kayn's going to be coming out.
They do have a Vayne, so they're hoping to push that one back a little bit. Red Kayn is super annoying past 20 minutes. Absolutely.
Yep. Just disgusting, honestly.
Frustrating champion to verse. Not fun.
Yeah.
Especially in the chokes.
Get the Ninja Tabby, Black Cleaver, Spirit Visage, and then a GA, and pretty tough time taking him out.
Lack69 obviously shouting out, he doesn't want to verse Ornn again. That champion is disgusting. I play a lot of Ornn myself. Not
I think
fun
he'd rather
champ.
take the Scion lane if he had to pick a tank to verse. And Exiled Senpai actually does play the Ornn, does play the Riven, does play the Renekton. Probably going to be pushed back onto the Urgot by the looks of things.
Oh, they're banning away the Urgot. Let's hope that, I don't know, bans the Echo here. Because if they don't ban Echo, I know exactly what champion Lack69 is going to be playing. And they may want to force him onto a Fiora or a Trundle again, something like that.
Gotta mention the Morgana,
Yeah,
get rid of it.
I don't know if they've done
Double spell shield.
I don't know if they've done their research here because Loops being the melee.
He'd pull out the Morgana, I would imagine. He's got a pretty good idea of the game from playing with him, so I think he'd be able to pilot that champion fairly well.
They picked up the Shen, so no surprise there. I feel like we're just going to see another split push top laner. It'll be interesting to see if
Trundle gets the ban actually, so he's probably going to jump on the Echo or the Fiora. So those are my two options. I do know Lack69 well, so pretty predictable.
You're going for the Veigar mid.
Definitely a good champ. I'm liking the blue team's comp here. One that I'd feel pretty comfortable on in the solo queue.
Oh, they're playing the Jax. That's hype. Oh, no.
They're going to pull out the...
Okay. Jax?
Jax?
This is going to be an exciting top lane if they pick Jax. It's going to be a wet noodle if he picks Malphite. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, the last second. He actually hovered on that 0 seconds.
God, I thought we were going to dodge
seconds.
and BRB 5 minutes, but...
Ends up with the Malphite. I get the idea. They haven't really picked the AoE teamfighting comp, but with the zone control from the Kayn with the W on the red form, and the Veigar with the cage, and the Thresh box, they are making themselves a pretty, well secured sort of ball of death that red team has to deal with. So Echo picked up, no surprises there.
To be honest, I would have only picked Malphite if I was last pick, just because they're coming up against a lot of AP. Sejuani does primarily magic damage, Shen does magic damage, Echo obviously magic damage, Orianna magic damage. When you pick a Malphite, you do not really want to be building magic resist. You want to be building armor because it scales with your abilities. So I'm not sure if that was the most intelligent decision there, but we'll see how it pans out. He may be able to pull off some clutch ultis and redeem
think
himself.
if he builds the Sunfire, gets the tabbies, and then goes into the MR, probably it's not ideal, but it's still not going to be too bad. Echo does rely on the auto attacks slightly, so there's something there. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
We'll just have to see.
Obviously,
John
pushed
Boy's
his champion.
Oh, sorry.
You were saying.
I was just gonna say we'll have to see if John Boy's Vayne can carry this game, but Shen very intelligent with his W positionings, and he will be blocking a lot of those auto attacks from Vayne. And
so as long as he's keeping those autos off of mainly himself and the Sedge, then I think the Echo's going to be threatening the backline, and Ori and Severe will be keeping themselves safe. So
one thing that I will point out there, as Echo threatens the backline, Sejuani will have to be playing frontline, and Shen will be having to protect his own backline, being Severe and Orianna. Now the problem is if everybody's clumping together for the Shen W to block the auto attacks, that leaves them very vulnerable to Malphite, Kayn, close proximity CC.
And the Veigar as well. So I see where I do like. With that being said, I do like the idea of blue team's comp.
Actually, not bad.
But seeing Echo or seeing Lack69's Echo, I very rarely see him group. He does enjoy the side lane and builds items like such as Sheen, help him out with the towers, and
I just think if this game goes past 30 minutes, they aren't going to be able to send Malphite to contest the Echo with the split pushing. which is going to be...
and we might have a similar situation to last game.
Exactly.
So, yeah, it's all about if they were even watching the last game, and if they were, then they could see the macro mistakes that were made, and they can try to stop themselves from repeating them, and save that TP, and realize that TP is very important in the mid to late game. Yeah, don't give them the avenue to get the 4v5, basically.
I expect red team, obviously being red, you have a little bit of priority doing Dragon early, and Sejuani will have a bit of priority on the Kayn early game, because before Kayn evolves, he rather is known to be quite weak. So let's see how Ferryworld kind of puts his foot down here and stamps his authority. It's all going to be whether or not Simo
looking like
can...
a strong 2v2 in both top and mid for red team, so you might want to get those early skirmishes.
Yeah, I think as long as Simo Timothy has mid priority, I reckon it's going to be free scuttles for Pharaoh. But yeah, we'll see how this one pans out. We got 5 seconds before we're jumping into the game.
So this lane for Shen and Sivir is actually not too bad. The Shen's known as not a bad pick into the Thresh. Obviously you don't want to be dashing into the Thresh, he can interrupt with both the Flay and the Hook, but if the Thresh does take the initiative, uses the spells first, then the Shen is pretty tough to deal with when he gets up close.
Yeah. I just think that Sejuani is going to have a lot of early game pressure, and it's going to be really tough for the blue team to be able to deal with him. But look, we'll see how we go. We're loading into the game now. Let's just have a look at some rune choices. Malphite with the Comet, so he's looking to trade with the Echo a little bit early. So I respect that. That's good.
You got to do it. You don't really want to keel over and just get beaten in the whole game.
Cleanse on both mid laners. We got Aftershock on both Sejuani and Shen, as expected. Aftershock on Thresh. Press the attack on Vayne. Lethal tempo again.
Definitely going to be very good with the press the attack this game. You're going to be getting them 3 autos off on their front line quite easily, and then that I believe it's 60% extra damage.
You need to swap the scene.
Yeah, it's just my computer's loaded, Dave. But thank you so much for jumping into the chat. I do appreciate it. Alrighty, as we enter into the game, let's have a look. Red team stacking, spotted out by Veigar. Not a lot of early game pressure here, unless they got a Shen taunt, but yeah.
Echo hits the Q, it means nothing. No spell thieves or anything like that, so just a little bit of mana used. It'll regen up before the laning phase starts. And looking like we've got the expected start. We've got the Sejuani starting down at the stronger side with the duo, and then we've got Kayn either looking at the Wraiths or at the red. With the communication from the team, probably looking to just do the red when Alicia is available, but then can go straight into the Wraiths, I would imagine, and then look for Scuttle control. So we'll see how this one pans out. He might not want to meet the Sejuani on the Scuttle, but trading early with the Kayn does help you evolve, so he might be looking for short skirmishes early on. We'll see how it all pans out.
And level 2 he's pretty safe, but level 3 Sejuani can really deal the damage and dish it out. We'll see what happens here.
So both junglers actually going for that extra camp, not moving immediately into the river. The Scuttle does take a little bit longer to spawn, so you do have the time to get 2 camps usually, and then go in there. Kayn looking like he's respecting the Sejuani's strength early game. Going to be moving up to probably the blue buff. May pick up the wolves, not too sure about what his pathing's going to be. Looks like he's stopping at the wolves, so...
Yeah, so Sejuani, as expected, early Scuttle prior. Kayn can't really afford to try and do anything there.
Yeah, Sejuani probably... I was going to say he might want to just pop his head into the red side, but it's pretty expected that the Kayn's just going to take the red in the race and get out of there, so not wasting any time.
Ooh, big trades up on top lane, Jesus. Echo with the phase rush, just able to make a quick trade and just run away. And has the Malphite in a really, really yucky situation. No pot. Not what you like to see. Echo's still 2 corrupting potions, so
Yeah, so getting that level 2 quickly, getting the corrupting pot off, and then going for the trade. Pretty much doing the same thing again.
oh, that's
Having
toxic.
a passive that works.
But he's
with
getting
3.
ganked here. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a dash. He's trying to get an outplay
Sejuani's
off,
nowhere near. Gets the.
Oh, gets some alpha
He's gonna
flash.
have to flash it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to flash. Oh, wait.
Nah.
He just walks it off. Wow.
Yeah, he walks it up.
Well
He's
done.
got a big wave there. It's pretty much 2 waves crashing in. Malphite low on the mana as well. Not many cooldowns early on either. Kind of just going to get 1 rotation. Kane looking to stay up there to pick up the, I don't know what they're called, but the souls or the fragments to give his passive. Kane going
Sejuani's
for
got
the
the counter gank.
regank.
Just have a look up top here. Like 629 can stay
He's
alive a
baiting it
little bit
out.
longer.
Got the flash. Don't know about that flash there. I'm pretty sure he, depending on the cooldowns of Kane, he could have been safe, but the respect flash does get the extra wave and gets the back off. So see what he picks up here. Gets a Dark Seal, gets a Pink Wood, and Kane's very happy with that. Does get a lot of progress towards evolving. And meanwhile, we got the mid trading.
Not much going
pretty
on
even
there.
for both of them. Yeah. We got the corrupting potion on the Orianna, and then the Veigar's still sitting on 2 potions, so looking to be favouring the Veigar slightly. Other than that, Thresh throwing the hook into the minion. Getting the question mark ping from someone on the red team.
That was Shen, I believe.
Yeah, it's gonna be the Shen.
Obviously, Fresh can't see that one, but letting the boys know in the chat. Oh, that's
We
an
didn't
unlucky
talk about
cannon.
that caddy.
Cannon miss there from John Boy. That's, you hate to see that one.
Vayne early game, not known to do the damage to the creeps, so. And there's the Shen counter with the W.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So dragon spawning pretty soon.
Getting the aftershock proc on the Thresh. We don't know what the first dragon is because
Can toggle over
actually I'll
quickly.
check it out.
Fire Drake.
Oh, it's an infernal dragon, so I'd expect some priority on that one. We would imagine that the Sivia's gonna start shoving this lane in. Once she gets a couple levels, level 4 meaning she got 2 levels in either a Q or a W, able to push the lane in pretty quickly, and then you might be looking to get a cheeky dragon. See what happens.
Yeah, we might see attempted gank from Sejuani here, but there is a ward in this bush, and he's been spotted out.
Oh, he's
Loops
gone.
hits the really big taunt there. John Boy has to flash, but it looks like he's going to go down here.
Yeah, wow. Actually doesn't use the lantern, so a bit of a miscommunication there. Definitely should have saved the flash. Zingy not dropping the lantern early enough,
It may
I
have been
would say.
cooldown, or did he just use it incorrectly?
Nah, he just used it a little bit late, and John Boy got a little bit panicked, wanted to get out of there before the Sejuani, because Sejuani flashed him, wanted to get out of there, and yeah. With everything said,
You hate to see it
quick
though.
kill
Red
for
team going to pick up an early
That's
Infernal
also
Dragon.
the dragon. Yeah,
Doesn't do a whole lot.
What we're talking about
Early,
does happen.
but yeah, as the game progresses, you will be able to see a little bit of extra damage coming out. Sivir got quite a healthy CS lead right now, as you would expect. Picks up his BF sword, he's just going to be chopping through those waves.
Yeah, so probably the worst possible case for the early game for blue team, just from that small play. With the dragon being taken as well. You know, early game happens, you move on, things, you know, can go wrong, but that BF early on the Sevir's definitely going to make the lane a whole lot easier for him.
So we got John Boy Lag, John Boy DDoS in the chat. I like the tongue-in-cheek stab right there. A lot of pressure on the Vayne right now. He's got the whole chat, the whole of Australia watching him, representing his country.
More vein spotting in this than on a Gosu stream.
And yeah, as expected, we got a snooze fest in the mid lane. But look, they're all farming quite well, pretty much even CS here. And Malphite actually picking up a few more CS than the Echo in the top lane, so he's actually doing quite well there, to be honest. Echo trading really effectively into him, but it's not really amounting to a whole lot. John Boy picks up the caddy,
Echo's
so
looking for that.
congrats to John Boy right there. That's what we like to see. Oh, that is a huge pink ward from the red team. Check that one out. Kane has
Kane's
no
just walked
idea, and he's
past.
just telegraphed his positioning. He feels like he's safe and he can walk down bot lane. Oh, big hook from Thresh actually on the Sivir here, not spell shielded. Missed Taunt from Shen. That's, yeah, the play's just going to defuse there. But decent trade for the blue side there.
Thresh probably not looking for the second trade without the aftershock.
He did have
Aftershock
his
quite
bone plate,
imperative.
so that kind of was alright. But Malphite no TP at the moment. He did have to TP back to the lane, so really we're just looking at standard 2v2 here in the bot lane.
Yeah, not too much going on. Everybody, apart from that early kill in the dragon, everyone's just farming it out. Next dragon we got is an ocean dragon. Just toggled over and had a look myself. Echo's actually moving into the blue side jungle.
He's in a bit of a unfortunate spot here. I don't think Malphite should waste his ulti.
Yeah, Echo's got a
do what he wants there.
whole lot of mobility with the phase rush, with the ulti, with the flash up. Not much danger there. And
speaking of danger, Sejuani's unspotted, roaming towards mid lane. Or he may have been spotted by the Pixel Ward. Just looking to see if he can get a Q ulti over the wall onto the Veigar. Veigar does still have his cleanse up, so this is going to be a pretty low percentage play. We may see an outplay here from the Veigar. Let's have a look.
if they can chain it into the... Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Just pulls it off.
He just hits
Doesn't
the
even
Q.
need the
Wow.
Orianna ulti. And saves Orianna ulti for next game, or for the next gank. And goes back into his jungle like nothing ever happened.
As expected though, Sejuani higher impact early game. Kane's still yet to evolve. Kane actually spotted on a ward there doing his blue, so Pharaoh World, while he's low, he just picks up his red comfortably, and he will look probably to back here after that.
Probably, yeah, you're right. I was thinking taking the Krugs there, probably a waste of time. Taking Krugs these days is generally just a waste of time. A lot happens in the mid and the bot lane. You're going up all the way there just for a camp.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Thresh taking a bit of poke here. Didn't get his aftershock in time enough, but that was a decent turnaround there.
Good.
Wow, that's actually huge. Jomboy with the huge condemn. He's actually looking to turn it on the Sivir here, but the TP in from Echo, he hasn't seen it. Jomboy's in the unfortunate territory right now. Jomboy just tunneling. And he's going to get picked up here. Jomboy does have flash.
Gets
the lantern. And that's play
Echo's...
That's play diffuse. Echo can just use his ulti to get away if he has to. He's going to look to try and get Jomboy here. Shen ulti into the Echo here.
Oh no.
But this is a 3v2. If Thresh gets a clutch hook here, this could be a little bit unfortunate here for the red team. Let's have a look if he goes for it. Sejuani roaming down, still has his ulti. Look out for the tower dive here. But wow, the huge cage from Veigar. Jomboy gets picked up in the background, but Malphite TP in with the Veigar cage.
Gets the play. Kane gets a lot of damage on champions. They're probably going to be able to evolve when he goes back.
I don't know what they're doing. Oh wow, Farewell going for the cheeky kill here. Oh, he actually
does
gets
actually pick one up.
Is he going to walk it
big
off?
play by the Sejuani.
I think he's going to walk it off.
No CC, just walks it out. Immune to slow. Very good passive for the Sejuani there. Just yeah, see you later. Pick up a freebie and walk it out. So
that was really
4-0 on the Sejuani, which we haven't even noticed. But guys popping off. So we'd love to see it.
Good amount of damage there on the Orianna from Veigar. Veigar must be maxing his E there. Is that standard? Sorry, maxing his W. Is that standard, boys in the chat? Or do you max Q?
He's definitely maxing his W by the looks of it.
Yeah, do you max your W?
No, he's got 5 points in Q, 2 points in W. It's just the W's doing damage. He's got the blasting one. He's just one-shotting those back creeps with the W.
Veigar, a bit of a threat. Looks like
alrighty, so
both going
to bring
for the
it back,
Ludens.
we got almost one item coming through on almost everybody.
Ooh, the hook from Thresh in bot lane, but nothing's gonna happen there.
Yeah, no aftershock now. Shen could use this time to look for a taunt.
Check out the jungle though. Look at Sejuani just chasing the Kane out, just posturing so far forward. Oh, so the
Thresh
big play though, interrupting the E, and he's hooked him. We're gonna see Shen go down here, and this is gonna be a 1v1 here for the Sivir, but I'm pretty sure Jomboy just dies.
Yeah, Severe with the BF and the pickaxe, just bring in that reliable 100 and something damage auto attacks. So Can't really compete with that early on without the health stacked up.
Yeah, Vayne
Yeah.
doesn't have his BF finished, unfortunately, and they're going to look to
Or
pick
his
up another
blade.
dragon here. It's an ocean, so that's going to definitely help mid lane out a little bit. And
Yeah, and top lane is what we should be focusing on. Top lane's pretty much now available, or now able to just spam Q, heal up from the ocean healing, and then stay up there forever and just perma sustain basically.
chat just flaming.
So
John
Sejuani's gonna back here. He's gonna be buying some crazy items. I'd imagine he'd have thousands of gold to spend. Picked up 3 kills there. So finishes the
Cinderhulk Tabby. That's a pretty smart build.
Yeah, and he's going into the Warmogs, so you can understand it.
Oh, the big hook from Thresh. He's got to flame into the Vega. Wow, that was a really nice play. And obviously Kane just leveled up to his red form. He was able to do an easy stun there. And
so Kane picking up the finishing his warrior and picking up the Merc treads. Gonna be a nuisance here already. Doesn't even need the Black Cleaver to do anything, honestly. At this stage, those Merc treads are just gonna provide so much use.
Ooh,
Going straight into the mid lane, gets the W off.
It's a nice defensive shockwave. Shen ulti coming out, but look, the Sejuani's collapsing, and
yeah,
that's the power of Shen right there. Try playing aggressive against the Shen when you're not kind of thinking about his cooldowns, and
so Simo able to hold on to the cleanse as well. Doesn't even need it, and just not enough damage basically to finish off the Ori through a shield. I'm gonna have a look at the Ori here, see if she's put some levels into her.
Nice
she's got 3 levels in the Ori, so big shield coming out.
Is he in trouble? He's got a Sedge. I don't think they want to take this in the bot lane. Sedge might just very well engage on the Thresh here, but Thresh just...
If he had ulti, that Thresh was dead, but if there's nothing, so Thresh walks it off.
Might be a dive here in top lane. I think he might just be going for tower damage. Yeah, he's just going to walk it off. Is he going to ulti back? No, he's just walking it off. Kane posturing towards bottom side.
Yeah, Echo looking to back here, pick up the GLP. Luden's Echo picked up from the Orianna, Luden's Echo as well from the Vega. Pretty even in the mid lane. A bit of a CS lead going for the Orianna. Huge CS lead amounting in the bottom lane from the Severe. Big snowball from that first death, and all the deaths coming through on the Shen. So the Severe's had, and as we say it, commentator curse, forcing the flash out of the Shen. Just with the W from the Kane.
Oh no, red team's
just
collapsing
very
though.
effective.
Have a look at this Orianna.
Good flash from the Severe. Stay safe.
And
Severe,
Sejuani's flanking.
very safe player.
Goodness. It's not looking
and
good.
Kane now again, overextended.
There's good flash from John Boy. Can he do it?
Yeah.
No, he gets taunted. Oh, Shen, you are such a oppressive support player. That's very frustrating. I would not want to verse you in solo.
Quite nasty.
And we didn't mention, but Orianna did obviously pick up mid turret, first turret. So the gold lead, we're looking at 6.5k basically. That's
wow, it's 16 minutes. That's disgusting.
Even though Kane's red form now, the question is,
those couple of misplays have, you know, you want to push the lead when you've transformed, but the red team always there to match. So Thresh getting the pick, actually hitting the ulti, which was good. Max range, sidestep on the Kane W from the Orianna. Doesn't matter.
Vayne doesn't take the lantern, but yeah, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Yeah, Vega picking up the kill, not too bad. You want the kills going on to Vega or the Vayne, ideally. So first kill for the Vega, not too bad. A little bit far up there, don't know what they were going for. I think the second tier might be a little bit ambitious there, but they almost got it, so can't blame them.
Oh, Malphite.
Echo getting ultied under the tower, forcing the flash out.
God, I don't know.
This looks bad though.
Yeah, good night, buddy.
With the Shen
Is he gonna
ulti.
pick him up there? Oh, the Shen ulti, you called it.
Oh
no, I think this is a feed for Shen.
Yeah.
Vega's running over, but he's followed by Sejuani. He's got to respect it. Sedge does a lot of damage right now.
Sedge just trying to get out of here. Still got
Kane.
flash. Kane ultis inside, pulls him up. They're probably going to turn this though. The 3v1 on the Kane. They should be...
Echo's ulti just came back and he steps into the stun. You hate to see that.
Yeah.
What's your timer, by the way, Aaron? I think I might be a second or two behind.
17, 48, 49, 50,
Yeah, I'm
51,
2
52.
2 seconds behind.
Okay.
Uh,
I'll pause it for 2 seconds.
yeah, that's probably better.
Count it with me.
59. Oh wow. Echo just being picked up by Thresh. Thresh is actually playing out of his mind this game. Aside
Yeah,
from
this
that,
Thresh is a 1v9 player. That's trust me, that Shen lane is really pretty much one of the few champions that can just stand face to face with the Thresh. Does build the Knight's Vow as well, so gets a lot of use out of that early just health and armor. Thresh having to go into the mana does make him a little bit weaker, so yeah, I don't blame him for having a tough time in that lane, and good that he's moving around the map and making the plays happen elsewhere.
aside from that Lantern missed opportunity on the Vayne early game, that kind of could have maybe stopped the Sivir from snowballing.
Yeah, he definitely got
really-
the other Lantern that pulled the Kayn out of that tricky spot a little bit later, and
Yeah, Red,
Echo finishing his LP, got the Sheen. Top
Oh,
lane's
no.
pretty
Malphite.
much over now.
you've got ulti, buddy. Just ulti. You're not getting out of there, mate. Ulti early. Ulti.
Unfortunately, I think even with the ulti,
Ulti.
he just chases him down.
Nah, he would have escaped for sure, 100%. He had a turret.
Yeah, that's true. I take that back. He definitely lives there. I think just a little bit tilted there.
You just have to sit under your
Echo
turret at
just
that
a
point if you're
disgusting
playing
champion, to be
Malphite.
honest. And yeah, got a lead, got his items with the phase rush. Kind of just counters the slowing ability
Oh,
of the
okay.
Malphite.
So Kane coming in. Echo, no. Oh, he does have an ulti? Yeah. Can't see that shadow on that screen. Sejuani
No
just-
ulti. Yeah, Echo ulti won't be up for a little while. Echo's gonna fall here. Thresh actually gets in
Ooh,
there.
good shockwave. Sivir, big damage.
This is a
big
double
chunks.
Sivir Q. Yeah, let me duo
Oh,
with this
no.
Sivir. I like the way this guy plays.
Oh no, oh no. You cleansed a little bit early there. Malphite with the decent stun on the Shen, but
The
he
Shen.
obviously would have hoped to get a 2-man there, so that's a little bit disappointing. You hate to see that one.
Shen's just proving to be so annoying this game for the blue team. Although he's died 4 times, I feel like he's just being very... I'm annoyed watching it, and I'm not even in the game, so...
Yeah, I think
definitely doing the right thing.
6 kill participation doesn't really quite do him justice, so I think he's done
Yeah.
really well so far.
Cool. So we got a minute. Everyone's backing. We'll talk about the items that we picked up. We got the Abyssal Mask on the Malphite. We got the GLP on and the Iceborne Gauntlet. As I'm talking about that on the Echo. Lots of slows. Lots of phase rush. Just discussing chase down ability in the top lane. We've got the very fed Sejuani. Ideally, you'd want those kills on the Orianna or the Severe, but he's finished his tanky items. Going to be providing the CC. Going into probably the Zeke's Convergence again with that, what's that item called? Aegis pickup, and then it's building into the Black Cleaver, as I mentioned before on the Kayn. So
Look at
the
Ori's
voice staff actually completed second item.
CS.
Yeah.
I probably would have liked to have seen a Morel maybe, but they are so
Nah.
far ahead. Or is Void stuff
I like
good?
that. Yeah, you want that void early on into the Mercs and the Kayn, because ideally you want to be using your Shockwave to just peel the Kayn off, or not the Shockwave, but you want to be using your abilities to peel the Kayn off and just one-shot him before he can get his ulti off. So
Yeah, I guess.
I get the idea.
Yeah.
And on Ori especially, I don't play it myself, but I do see the void build. So there must
Echo
be
in a little
reason
bit of
for it.
trouble up here. Wait, is he just... Okay, never mind.
Nope, he's smurfing
He's
on him.
smurfing.
He's kept his ulti there. Does get the 1-for-1 trade. The Vayne is 1 and 5. Does get the kill on the Thresh.
Oh, look at them all. Look at them all bunching up. Orianna Shockwave incoming. Boom!
Yeah. That's the Void Staff damage. Immediately getting the Kayn to half HP. Kayn's gonna heal up again. Maybe grab the Lantern.
I'm calling boosted on Loops. Loops ran around and then flashed forward where he could have flashed over the wall and immediately gotten a double stun on the E
Yeah,
there.
so I
I'm,
think-
I'm calling Shen out on that one. Like, he could have gone from
Gotta
here
be,
to here, but he went around and then... Yeah, so anyways, all good. Just little things.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely not on the same page on that one, but I like the idea of what they're going for. They have got the lead, have got the control in the jungle, so in a position to be able to look for those plays. Just the execution a little bit off, but the thinking in the right way, and pick up the Baron at 22 minutes with the early Mountain Dragon. So
a big part of that
Damn.
last play, if Shen's TP actually carried through, Shen would have actually died, and it would have been a 3v5 right there, or 3v4 rather, because obviously Jumboy died, but 3v4, and they probably couldn't have gone the Baron there. So actually quite lucky that like 69 died as fast as he did.
Yep.
But yeah.
And now picking up the health on the Echo, looking to build into the Abyssal Mask. Once he gets those 3 items, I mean, it's already pretty rough for them now, but once he gets that 3rd item, he's going to have a lot of freedom to just kind of do what he wants in the side lane. So
look at him just posturing up against 5 people like he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of reflects the, 10k gold lead right now? Ooh, dashes away from the
nice dodge on the Thresh hook. Thresh almost predicted
John Boy
it,
in a bad spot here though. Sejuani backs up. Poor John Boy just can't quite get enough farm here. He'd ideally really like to have his Rage Blade right now, so he can cut through the Sejuani.
Definitely. Yeah, wanting to be building into some magic resist
Echo
as well.
getting caught out here. He's just going to press his R. He's back, but he's dead. He fails his flash.
Does fail the flash. Pretty tricky position there.
I guess he underestimated the slow.
The good to see that he's still in, still having a laugh. Understands that was a bit of a misplay, and good punishment by the blue team there.
Yeah, he underestimated how slowed he was, so he didn't quite move the distance. Shen actually getting caught out here. Blue team. Oh, the big shockwave, and Sivir just cutting
disgusting.
Through. Can Outboy Kane survive? I think he does. That's a big shutdown though. That's a Sejuani that's on 5 kills. I believe that's worth about 900 gold, and that went on to who exactly?
That was 800 gold onto the Veigar, so definitely a big boost there. Veigar's going to be looking straight into the void, just matching the build of the Ori. Don't blame them. A lot of early magic resist coming through. As we talk about the mid laners, the Zonya's being picked up from the Orianna. Definitely good. Ken Zonya's the Malphite ulti, Ken Zonya's the Kane W, and provide a bit more time for his team to rally back around him. So instead of building the Zeke's Convergence, the Sejuani does actually build into the Locket. And it looks like they're doubling up on the Locket here on the red team. So maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. The Zeke's Convergence definitely would have been good to come in early from the Sejuani's gold lead from the kills. Just give that Severe a little bit more.
Is there a debuff on stacking Locket? Like, does the second shield do less damage, or is it more just like efficiency support?
Yeah, it's more just that. Don't know, to be honest. Not gonna lie, no idea. But I've seen it done before, so I don't imagine it'd be. But I just like the passive from Zeke's Convergence as a support main. I know that item's just disgusting. And especially with Sejuani, where you're ulting early into the fight, you get a lot of use out of the passive from it. So
I wonder if the passive applies to severe ricochets. That'd be an interesting one to know. But
yeah, it does.
We're gonna have to.
So they do 50% more magic damage, and they also slow. So it's pretty disgusting, honestly.
We're gonna have to discuss what's going on right now because we got a 1-3-1.
Yeah.
I favour the blue team actually in the mid lane for the 1v1, and a big chunk coming out from the Veigar
and the cleanse force as well on the Ori, so a big target on her head now. You'd probably want to set the Kane down there. Kane should be able to just 1v1.
I think this might be a mistake here going onto the Echo.
Yeah,
they really should have just collapsed on mid, to be honest.
Or bottom, I think.
Oh,
actually.
Oh, that's a tilter.
Wow.
Oh no, Echo.
So Echo actually gets slowed going for the
game's doomed.
Baits the Shen in.
Oh no! Get him, Thresh!
So Thresh flashing in, knowing that Ori doesn't have the cleanse, Lantern.
Is that a Malphite TP? Malphite ulti? No, he doesn't have it. That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Vayne flashing forward! Vayne, you're so high!
Vayne about to get one shot from the Severe. Severe 2 levels up. Just
John Boy, you're a hype player, my friend.
Probably going to be able to pick up the Rage Blade soon, though, after that. I mean, the flash just for style points, honestly. The red team's just thrown. You may as well just flash to show that you're pretty confident now.
That's a BM flash.
it's whatever. Like so something to notice is the Kane's actually skipped the Black Cleaver, gone straight into the Spirit Visage,
that's a
and
great
for the last
decision.
5 minutes just been disgusting.
That's a great
I've noticed
decision.
his effectiveness just gone. He was about 1 and 2, and now he's 3, 2 and 6,
Oh,
bringing
no.
the score back. Double rods or double needlessly large rods picked up from the Vega, and
Damn, Sivir, buddy.
probably gonna go into the.
Sivir, go IE. Listen later. IE into Essence Reaver and then into Armor Pen against this team for sure.
Yeah, or even just pick up.
Because
Yeah, no, look, I can't say
going
anything.
the
That's
Phantom
good.
Dancer, man, like it just means you do so much less damage. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Your crits go from doing 400 to 650, 700.
While we're talking, Thresh making the plays, but in a bit of a situation. Sejuani's just got
Oh,
ulti
no.
him here. Doesn't even need to, I don't
Redemption
think.
coming
but
out clutch there.
Maybe should have just ultied him straight away.
Wow. Orianna solo
Sejuani's-
ulties the Kane. Kane turns it around with a massive stun. John Boy in the fray.
Yeah.
Vega with the huge play here. Shen with the big taunt, but it's not enough damage. Echo's TP's
Oh, you
cancelled
hate
by
to
the
see it.
Malphite ulti. Malphite,
Yeah.
you beast! You just saved your team's ass. Congratulations. Exiled
Echo with the
Senpai.
Magi's looking to pick up that team fight there, so not gonna get it. Just forced to sit in the side lane trading blows with the
Oh,
Malphite. Not what he wants to be
Malphite.
doing. Kane's coming behind him,
That's a
but
big
I
boy.
don't think this is the play. I think you're just happy with that. Leave the Echo just trading with the Malphite and keep focusing on punishing the Ori with no cleanse and the Severe. So
Echo getting so cocky. I was going to call out his Magi's because he's had that for about 10 minutes and done nothing with it but feed. If he finished his
Yeah.
defensive item, if he went Abyssal Mask, he wouldn't have died, I'm pretty sure, a couple of times there. And it looks like
definitely.
It looks like that's
So someone mentioned
overcocky.
Sejuani's just got to be okay with ulting the Thresh there. Thresh procs the early aftershock with the hook, takes it in, very overextended, just instantly ult him, kill him, dies with the ulti up, Sejuani does, and yeah, the level. If you look at the levels, you'd be starting to be sweating a little bit because you got the Kane scaling, building the Black Cleaver third item now. So I like this because you do want that item. Makes your damage ramp up over the course of the fight, but getting the Spirit Visage second was definitely good.
Look,
We got the 2 items on the Vayne, 3 items on the mid laner.
oh
And
no, you gotta be careful, Vega. Oh! Oh, never mind, he's got the
Actually,
Mertrace. He obviously
yeah,
doesn't get
puts his
stunned
cage in a nice spot there, so good to see.
But as Sejuani there, like, Sejuani with 5 kills, he was hoarding so much shutdown gold. When he died to that Vega, that's
Yeah,
when
the 800 gold.
things started to go a little bit downhill there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I
Yeah.
agree with this Warmog's decision every single time. I feel like it's about a year past the meta. If he was going Stoneplay before Warmogs, I feel like that would have been a lot more effective. To be honest.
Yeah, look, even just getting a first item like I don't know, Dead Man's or something. I don't know. I feel like maybe the cooldown's good. Maybe you do want the
I reckon Stoneblade.
or maybe even a Righteous Glory or something like that.
Maybe. I still reckon Stoneplay.
Yeah.
But
I just like the early cooldown the Righteous Glory gives, but who knows? We're just speculating here.
so
I think that the problem is that he just got all the kills and wasn't. He didn't build an Iceborne Gauntlet or anything and didn't get any extra damage, so it was just kind of a little bit more tanky.
I reckon this game's going to stall out quite a long time, and yeah, it's going to be macro decisions. Malphite choosing to ulti there to save his own ass. I don't know if that was
So
the
just
correct
to
decision.
put it out there, this game's on a little bit of a timer because the Echo's gonna build the Leandri's Torment next. Once he picks up that Leandri's Torment, just quickly, there's
Look
3
at red
bottom.
team.
They're gonna do
Oh
the Baron.
no! What are they doing?
Echo's gonna be dying with
dead,
a
for sure.
smile on his
Surely.
face here while they trade the Baron. The Thresh and the Vayne can't do anything because that's a death wish waiting to happen with the Sejuani ulti and the Shockwave.
Oh, Echo.
Echo outplaying,
wait.
gets the flash away.
No, Kane's going to catch
Malphite
him
no
for sure. Surely. Oh
Kane
no!
actually gets pulled out of the wall and Echo walks it off like nothing happened.
No.
So
Oh wait! He gets taken by surprise.
Black
by the
Cleaver's
bush,
not finished
but-
here. He doesn't do any damage. Yeah.
Oh dearie me. All things kind of went a little bit sour there for the blue team. Still up in kills, so it's not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. Sivir is still
So the
going.
Echo might just ulti back. Yeah, Echo ulti's down bottom. With the cooldown being down to about 50 seconds or less. Maybe even like 40 seconds. Look how fast the Echo's ultis come back up.
Sivir going like a bloodthirster right now without going
Any
a
pen.
cleanse. He's not going mercs. He's going straight for a bloodthirster. Like, you really want to be going either
Bane's
pen
picked up the
or a
sash.
QSS right here. Otherwise, we're talking. We're going to be waiting another 10 minutes until Sivir's 6 items. I really don't think he's got the damage here to be able to pull this one off. But look, only time will tell. It looks like they're going to go for another 1-3-1 style strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. Look, so Sivir wants to be building pen, but I've realized that the red team's playing a lot into the split push. Sivir just wants to be staying alive, builds the lifesteal, and just sits at the back. Basically, uses her ulti, uses her heal, just tries to get whatever ricochet she
Oh
can.
no,
so.
Echo's just going to get bot turret 100%.
Yep.
Blue team
Got the blasting wand component of the Leandries. Probably only a matter of time before he picks up the Leandries, and then it's looking real doomed. He's just going to be chunking out that
and he might get
Malphite,
caught
so-
here. Yeah, he's going to get caught. Echo's going to go down here 100%.
Yep.
Oh no,
The hook
before
into
getting
the
the turret
flay.
as well. That's so unfortunate. Now we can actually
Yep.
see blue team potentially collapsing, but it's a really nice early ulti. Kane is going to
Yeah,
heal up
but-
to full, and
Yep.
Sivir's dead. No QSS.
Yep.
Sivir, hello. Don't go a bloodthirster. Get a QSS, buddy. 100%. QSS or armor pen, because you're getting shredded.
Probably just needed to ulti and needed to flash away. I agree with you with the QSS or the armor pen. Definitely do. But
I mean, whatever. Like,
Not
I
happening,
guess if they
so
want
what
this
do you-
game to go for 45 minutes, it's probably in their own interest. But it's all going to come down to John Boy's Vayne mechanics once he gets to that point. So let's see if John Boy can pull it off.
I just think John Boy's got the space to do whatever he wants. So look at this team comp here. They're like,
One.
yeah, I don't know that. They've got a lot in front of him. The Vega's
Oh,
becoming
don't do it.
big
Don't go
old
for the dragon.
nuisance.
Just run away. Run away. Oh, Echo TPing in. Malphite does have TP and ulti. Let's see if we get a team fight here. Malphite is low though, so it's going to be a massive int if they go for it. They just got to give it up. Give it up and get away.
Malphite's basing, looking for the TP after he bases.
Oh, Echo could get one shot here. Oh, he gets the
Nah.
big ulti off. Dragon's
Yep.
still on. Oh, yes. I was about to say.
Good Orianna ulti.
Orianna is going to be doing a lot of damage. He's finished his death cap there. So.
And then the second Infernal picked up.
Oh,
They've got 5
Malphite
dragons.
on vision. Run, Malphite. Ulti away early. Oh, no. You're boosted.
Oh,
Oh,
he fails
no.
the flash. Wastes the
Oh,
ulti.
dearie me. Just.
They've got now 50 seconds.
Oh, no. They're going to take.
Back, break up the waves.
They're going to take
and,
double inhibs here for sure.
Yeah.
Malphite. If you're playing Malphite, don't be afraid to ulti away if you get caught in a bad position. It's better than you being dead. Anyways, moving on.
So the Sejuani actually picks up
Oh,
the
John
Ziggs-
Boy with the huge QSS. That was instant. This guy's Korean. He flashes forward like a man. John Boy's still alive. John Boy.
That little bit
John
of
Boy,
magic
you're such a man.
up.
John Boy, I love you. Oh, that is just phenomenal Vayne plays there. Just keeping his team alive. They do get bot in
Echo
here.
actually ulting the Veigar ulti there as well.
But
so
John
something to
Boy
comment
saving
on.
the game. That's pog.
Yeah, John Boy making the disgusting outplay.
Oh no,
there.
Kane dying. Oh dearie
This
me.
is why. Oh no.
Oh no, no QSS. Bad luck, bud.
And doesn't use the spell
I
shield
reckon
on the
Echo
hook.
1v3 here. Let's see how we go. Oh no, never mind. It's Vayne. It's Vayne. John Boy just
Yep.
pumping out the
Vayne's
damage.
finished the Merc skim, got enough magic resist. Echo's gonna need the Leandries to be able to be doing anything. Needs that Magi stacking up. Probably not gonna sell it because he's an ego player, but any other player would have sold that Magi's right now. Finished his Leandries and just tried to bring the game back a little
Damn,
bit. So
my heart's breaking though. Sivir finishing the Bloodthirster and not going Armor Pen and Merc Skimitar. He's just going to get stunned every time and he's just going to have his head in his hands. I just don't know if I like this item choice. But anyways, we'll see how this one plays out. I just think that...
the champ has a built-in sash, but he hasn't been using it, so you might have to adapt.
But he can only use it once and then
Yeah,
he's
it's
vulnerable.
true. They
so...
got more than one CC. Yeah, you definitely got a point
Ooh,
there.
Jason. But anyways, if
So things to focus on for the red team. They've got 5 dragons. The Elder Dragon's a big win condition. Baron's coming up. You got the Echo with the split push. Super's gonna be crashing bottom. Echo doesn't have TP, so probably gonna be looking to play
hold up,
top.
Jumboy in the base. Jumboy DC? Or Jumboy waiting for gold for an item? Are we gonna get a pause? Do the boys know that you can slash pause? Alright, he's
No, he's bought his 1,000 gold item.
he's on his motorbike.
The Rico bow. I guess he's going Runans or something. I don't know what builds
What's he
from
going?
that.
Oh, he's going Wits End.
Oh, Wits End.
Yeah, Wits
Yeah,
End.
of course. It's a very smart item here. He's actually going to get so much use out of this item.
Yeah, Echo,
So,
the ego
yeah, the
with the
80 carry
Magi's
build.
though. Look at that ego.
Yeah, I know.
Buddy.
It's never going to happen. This guy doesn't know how to sell the Magi's.
If you lose this game, Echo, it's your fault because you went Magi's. Just calling it.
And you're 4 and 7, so you know something.
And he's maybe getting caught here. Thresh has the flank. Can mid lane react fast enough? Veigar.
So notice
Vayne.
how Echo walks up like that,
Yeah.
gets his ulti in good position.
He wants
so
salty
that,
backwards.
Yeah, he can get that ulti on top. So again, he's walked up,
He's
then
dead.
gets the ulti
But they
onto
traded
the
for the
cane
Baron.
with full MR.
Yeah, you're dead, buddy.
Yeah.
Later,
Vayne doesn't even use any sums, just uses the blade. Trade for the Baron. It's only going to be a couple of minutes though before he finishes this Leandries. This Leandry is going to be a big ticking point. That damage just ramps up. Extra 10% damage after 5 seconds in combat. Very noticeable, as well as the shred on the health. So a lot of health being built by the blue team with the Kayn and the Malphite, as well as the Thresh. So
I don't know if I like
We'll
this.
see.
I don't know if I like this for, I don't know, because Civi's got a stopwatch now. That's one way of doing it. And
Yeah.
Oriana
So it
has
looks like he's
the
building into the
Zhonya's.
GA.
So they've got a lot of spacing in the team fights here. We got is it Infernal? No, Elder Dragon spawning
Yeah.
here. So that's going to be the next team fight. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, unless Echo gets his, we expect to see Echo get his ass in top lane and pressure and just do the dragon.
So he's
dance
built
here.
the first, the Haunting Guys aspect of it. He's actually sold his Blasting one to get the Haunting Guys.
instead of selling his
he's-
Magi's.
Yeah, he's refusing to sell the Magi's. Look, hopeful player, optimistic, if you want to be positive about it. But I think right now he gets his ass up into the top lane, shoves that in, and threatens the end.
no.
And they just delay this Elder. But they're going for the 5v5 against the team fighting
never
comp,
mind.
and
It pays off.
no contest comes in.
Wow. You hate to see that one.
Interesting.
Malphite with the ulti opportunity. Never mind. Didn't have.
Landon's out. Don't really want to be engaging into the 5 Dragon Elder comp. The Sivir's ricochets, along with the echo damage, are just going to shred through your team.
Oh man, I really hate to see this here for I don't know. After they put such a good comeback out, this is going to be really tough for them to deal with this.
Oh, gets the Zhonya's out of the
Oh,
Oriana
John Boy.
though.
Oh no. Okay. Oh, John Boy. John Boy,
Oh, he gets
stay
the
alive.
flash away from the Oriana. The Vayne's hiding this one out.
The Malphite, the huge
Malphite gets
play.
the big ulti. Thresh
Vayne's
dies.
still alive.
Kayn dies. Sejuani dies.
No, Vayne's alive. Oh, Vayne
Vayne's not
does.
going to be able to do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
dear me. That's a sad way for
game
the game to end.
It's coming to a close. Valiant effort. Just
As I thought.
there are a lot of pressure coming in. The Echo, although it didn't do that much, just a very big pain in the ass. Always keeping the pressure up. The waves were just crashing and crashing. The dragons were dropping. The Elder was the straw that broke the camel's back. And GG.
Oriana did so much damage in that last fight. Goodness. That was disgusting.
Good flash from the Vayne on the shockwave though. Gotta give props to John Boy. Coming with the late game mechanics. Just
He QSS's the Sejuani ulti, but then the Shen Torn catches him. And Shen's just sitting there with his W on him, and unfortunately he can't do any DPS. Sivir's just wailing on the entire enemy team there, so...
yeah, something to comment on. Both of the supports over 100 vision score. Love to see it. That's what I challenge for myself every game. And just over 40 minutes, 100 vision score. Beautiful.
Well, again, my client has bugged and I can't look at damage graphs. I really don't know what's going on with it.
That's alright, I gotcha. That's why we got the duo cast. So my game's I've just exited now. My game is gonna be loading up in a minute. And here it is. So we got Vhagar leading the damage charts on the blue team with 35k damage, followed by the Vayne on the 27k. We got the Kane down at 17k, to be expected because he did adapt and go into that Spirit Visage. You'd imagine he'd be around the 25-30k mark if you were to finish that Black Cleaver earlier, but he did good, so he did good adapting, so can't blame him. Then on the red team, we got Echo actually leading the way on 37k damage, so leading the damage in the game, wailing away on that Malphite the whole game. It's going to happen. Followed by the Orianna on 29k and the Severe on 27k. So all the carries doing their jobs, everybody above 25k on the red team, and they get the victory. So yeah, nice. That was quite the game, though. Love to see it. Just a little bit too much pressure from the red team. Two games in a row, they've executed the split push comp well, and it's one of the hardest comps to do, so nice to see it. I believe your mic's muted, Justin.
My mic is muted. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, that's Big Pog Champ. I was actually talking for so long just then.
That's awesome.
I was
waiting for you to analyze.
I was just basically saying that yeah, yet again we see the prominence of a split pushing top laner. Unfortunately, a tank can only hold out for so long until the split pusher just takes over. He's able to draw then more than one to his lane as he's split pushing, and at that point, the rest of his team can take a free objective, and that's unfortunately how they put the pressure on this game. There was a lot of misplays from the Echo. I really did think that he had thrown it, but Orianna coming up clutch in those latter team fights, just doing so much damage as soon as she'd
and
you know,
although we're saying something about the Echo, that time where he did draw 3 or 4 bottom while his team got Baron and lived.
Oh yeah, that was definitely Pog. He was like the sacrificial lamb for his team for sure. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
It was just sad to see that Vhagar just unable to do enough damage. Jomboy, valiant effort there, but yet again we see Shen just be so annoying with his W.
Probably going to be looking at Shen bans in the future, because I'd probably rather the Leona than the Shen.
Yeah, I don't want to versus Shen. That's disgusting.
So much disgusting teamfight work.
Because credit to the Sejuani in that last teamfight, hitting his ulti onto the Vayne. Vayne QSSs immediately, and then Shen flash taunts, and poor Vayne, unfortunately able to do
Doesn't have
no damage. Gets chunked out immediately by the Orianna. Echo just wailing around the team fight, taking all of the pressure, then ulting back, getting back to full HP. Malphite with a really nice flash ulti engage, hits about 3 people I believe at the end. Kane follows up with the CC, but by that time, Echo putting too much pressure on the backline. Vhagar and
Elder
Vayne
Dragon buff just
completely routed.
Putting in time.
Yeah, it was actually a very competitive game, and I really enjoyed that one. I thought it may have been a little bit one-sided, but the throws from the red team in the mid game made the game a whole lot more exciting, and that was a 40-minute game. So
yeah, definitely
some good content out there for the fans. But we will jump over to the teams and have a bit of.
We don't have them in Discord. The other team.
Other team.
Good job, boys.
Oh, John Boy. Is that John Boy?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
it's the famous John Boy.
Bro.
We were screaming about your Vayne. Dude, nice mechanics at the end there. That was good.
I'm gonna get a noise complaint. Some of those plays that you made, Holy shit! You had me shouting at the top of my lungs. That PogChamp play that you made in your jungle, where you flash forward, that was super manly. And one of the QSSs that you did was almost instant. It was really nice to see.
Under the tower when the Shen dove you.
Alright. Well, I just want to say first thing, thank you for both teams. You know, everyone played really well. Yeah, and especially to Loops. Loops has been extremely good at Shen.
His Shen's
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, he played really well. Yeah, everyone played pretty good. As being a sub this year, I think I'm just taking a break from League. Focus on uni a bit more, and I'll be enjoying it, and especially my team. Everyone's pretty new. They start from the bottom, and we're improving pretty good.
That's what we like to see. At the end of the day, it's just a social kind of thing. The Griffith Law Club, and we're all in it to just have a bit of fun and get better at the game. And
Yeah, that's it. And special thanks to you guys. For commentating, and special thanks to my fans.
yeah, what's
the chat's
what's
filled
the go,
with
bro?
John
They just
Boy.
light up your name in the chat. It's like you're a pop star.
Man. Everywhere I go, man, they just follow me. They're super supportive, and they're caring. Just stay off drugs.
Yeah, fuck drugs.
And yeah. There you go. Oh, we can swear in this interview.
So
In the interview, sure.
I'll edit it afterwards. I'll put little beeps in. So yeah, we'll make it
Yeah.
PG for the kids. All of the
let's
kids
do
at university. You know how it is.
Yeah. Well, kids, let's do some fucking acid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sweet John boy. Well, thanks for that.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Yeah, no, that's all good. And I'll just, a special thank to you guys. Just, you guys have been really lovely.
man, warms my heart.
We're looking forward to your next game. If I'll be subbing for anyone else, but yeah, we'll see how we go.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna head off, boys, and peace out, neighbors.
All right. Well, John boy, certainly a character. It's no wonder that the fans love him. But yeah, it seems like we have nobody else from his team that will be joining us in a post-game interview. So I guess it's time to pop over to Lightwing for a second time tonight. Let's just jump over. Boys,
Yo, what up?
What's up?
2 out of 2 tonight. You must be pretty happy.
Oh, yeah, ecstatic. Absolutely ecstatic.
Is that a 100%
just like
record
the-
for you guys, or have you lost the game?
Yeah.
100%. Easiest 100% record.
Yeah,
I'm
nice.
joking.
Can I get a report for Echo for buying the Giants?
Dude.
We were talking
We
about
flamed
it.
it.
Dude,
the
I'm
whole
just gonna say
time.
no, dude. I'm just gonna
Maddie
say.
put a hard timer on his he added 5 minutes on his Abyssal Mask and then 10 minutes on his Leandries just because of sitting on the Magi's.
Yeah, dude. What you gotta understand is, it's gonna happen where I'm just gonna get the Penta, and it's like, damn, I want some reward.
That's
for
what I said. I'm like, Maddie will be the only player that never doesn't know how. He didn't even know you can sell life. So
Yeah, dude. That's like the one. Yeah. Just gonna say, I feel like versing the Thresh, Vayne, freaking Vega, Kane W, every single person in the most absurd amount of CC. And you probably didn't realize you don't play Echo, but Malphite's E, the auto attack slow, made me cancel about 9 auto attacks on the freaking when I was in my W to get my speed up. So I never got speed up to get out. Anyway, just gonna say that was probably the most tilting thing I've ever experienced. So I blame that for
thanks for letting
inching.
us know.
By the way, John Boy, he's noticed my tactics too much. Holy shit.
Yeah, Shen's getting banned if we're versing you. I'm refusing
Yeah,
to
fuck
verse that
that.
champ.
I'm not playing ADC against the Shen.
Timo. Dan Timo.
Yeah,
Ah,
we're banning
it's okay.
Timo. You guys are all
To be
Timo.
honest,
so-
I was expecting Shen to be banned this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't quite do their homework with their bans, I don't think. There was a couple of bans that were targeted, but they left
I
a lot
found
of
OP.
chances.
I
That's
mean, that Morgana ban. Morgana's like my number one
Yeah.
hated support.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
also,
say,
the Z ban was a bit of a pog champ.
yeah, Simo said.
I guess that just
Making some quality content, yeah.
stresses the
Content.
importance of doing your homework when you do your bans. Because you're not really banning the
True.
meta or what you hate in solo queue, you're banning what the other team plays,
Yeah.
basically. So 5
Would you-
ADC bans against Chunchi, basically.
Pretty
Yeah.
just play Malzahar and Feminist Death.
Yeah. Yeah. You just need to run a Malzahar Lulu comp with a TF top and just all point and click CC. Basically, it's the only way to go.
Yeah, just point and click to him. He'll be so sad.
We got Knack in red side. Let's go have a chat.
Yeah,
to him,
boys,
Justin.
any final words for the fans? We've
Oh.
had consistent about 40 viewers for both of your games, so
Oh,
definitely had a bit of
Oof.
exposure. Make you sweat.
damn. Love to John Boy.
Shout out to any.
I just want to thank my mom for
That was a good
letting me
game.
play League.
That was serious.
Yeah, actually, legit shout out to Mum though. She actually watched the first game. I was like, "What is happening?"
Yeah, we put the games on the TV and Mum
I was like-
watched it. So.
I was like, it was, but she was like 20 minutes behind. I swear, even on the stream, it was pretty funny.
It's like, I don't know what's going on, but I support you, son.
Yeah,
You do your little gaming thing.
you go 1-5 on Trundle, and I'll cheer for you.
Well, anyways, boys,
Right.
thanks for a nice couple of
You guys-
games. That was fun.
Thanks,
casting.
team.
Congratulations
Yeah.
We
as
out
well.
here, team.
Alright,
Lightwing
thanks
to
for
the top,
casting,
baby.
Can't wait to take his down. That'll be fun.
That's anticlimactic.
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna leave, but you didn't leave. It's freaking. What the heck is this?
All right,
Awkward.
I'm out. I'm out.
Alright.
Peace, boys.
To the top.
Good.
Knack.
Hello.
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 How's it going, man?
It's going great.
Unlucky
After
game
the
to
game,
lose.
Needle. That was very uncoordinated, I could say, for the team.
Yeah, you did well. Your Vega was disgusting.
I wasn't even meant to play mid lane.
Wait,
What do you normally play?
I was meant to play ADC,
Oh.
but
Right.
yeah, we had to mix everything up on the spot. So
So what's the go with you guys? You just have one guy that isn't really reliable, just isn't showing up. You don't
two people, I guess.
you don't need to name names.
Yeah, two people just like message on the day or like 1 hour or 30 minutes before the match and say, "Oh, they're too busy, so can we please have a sub?" So
Does
I was
make it
wondering,
difficult.
yeah, so I was wondering if I could add. Is it possible to add someone to my team if that's possible right now?
Yeah.
Or is it like too late for that?
No. We can still organize that. Like if you're having issues,
We just want it to be easy for everybody. Like that's the main
we're not
priority,
like
I think.
serious business, like try hard shit. It's just kind of just we want we want everybody to have fun, and especially our team because we couldn't even verse your team this week because we couldn't organize a night. That was pretty frustrating.
Yeah, one person was busy, so
But yeah, like
yeah, we couldn't.
our team has up like 2 subs, so I'm pretty sure you can have as many subs as you like to a certain extent. Obviously, don't go silly, but as long as they're like
Oh, okay.
similar skill levels, you don't want to have like a diamond sub that you sub out for a bronze player or something like that, because that's not quite fair. Because all the teams are pretty evenly balanced with MMR. But
Okay.
yeah, I reckon definitely try and get yourself a more consistent player, just for your sake, I guess. So it's a bit more fun for you guys.
Thank you. Alright. I wanted to know that question the most out of everything.
Yeah, well,
Um,
that's fine. Is there anyone else in your team that wanted to jump in, or you guys all kind of parted ways?
we just parted ways.
All right. Well, I've said to all the teams tonight we're going to upload the VOD for this game. So if you or your team want to sit down and like watch the VOD and see what happened, where you went wrong, listen to our commentary because we're kind of analyzing what was happening as the game progressed. If you want to improve, by all means go for
I'd
it.
love to watch it again. Yep.
So I should have that up on YouTube in the next hour or so. So I'll get onto that.
Okay, thank you.
All good, man.
You're welcome, man, and well played. I'm lucky on the loss. You guys did so well. That guy on Echo is disgusting. He plays. that all
Oh
day,
my
every day.
god, the kiting.
Yeah, his face rush
Kite.
and the double slow
Holy.
build. It's so gross.
Legit, I was like, okay, I'm a lost cause. Thresh, you're gonna have to catch this guy somehow for us.
Yep. No, it's he's my younger brother as well. So
Oh.
and both of us, me and Queen Yuruma
We're all
brothers, and
brothers.
then like 629 is the youngest brother. So we know his tactics, and we hated to see Echo get through.
The banning phase.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right, man. We'll let you go. Thanks, Knack Knack. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
All right, that concludes. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yep. Sorry, I'll be leaving.
All right,
Sorry.
peace, bro. That
GG's,
concludes
man.
the stream
Have a good night.
tonight. Thank you very much to everybody that tuned in. Any players on any teams that want to have your game streamed, we have probably 5 casters that can stream all of the games. So all you have to do is just send us a message to the admin team, and we're pretty much happy to cast any game. We just need you guys to coordinate with us, and we'll get it all streamed. But anyways, thank you from myself and Virtuous. Good night.
Yeah, this was my first time doing the casting, so I enjoyed myself, and it's nice to cast with my brother. So if anyone needs it, hit us up. We'll do a duo cast whenever we got time.
All right. Good night, all. Thank you very much.